19 years since John Walk made his debut for Ipswich Town in an FA Cup tie, and 16 years since he collected a winner's medal. Ipswich's opponents in that semi-final of 1978 were a West Brom side that included Cyril Regis, who faces Walk again today. Regis has been recalled by Wolves because Steve Bull is injured, and like Walk, he is in his 37th year. Wolves are also still without Jeff Thomas, like Bull, a long-term absentee with a knee injury. So it's the side that lost to Southend last week, the end of a long unbeaten run. Two recent arrivals in midfield, number 7, Chris Marsden from Huddersfield, and number 8, Darren Ferguson, son of the Manchester United manager. Ipswich, like Wolves, are the draw experts in their division. It's the team that started at Everton last week, a game that ended 0-0. They're captained by David Linnigan, whose brother Andy scored the goal that won the cup last season, and the top scorer is Ian Marshall, who has found the net in all Ipswich's 3 FA Cup ties so far. Steve Lodge of Barnsley gets this cup tie started. Wolves in the famous old gold and black, and the stadium looking full towards its 28,000 capacity at kick-off. Record gate receipts already confirmed of over £200,000. And I can only say that the new Molineux is a very impressive structure indeed. Beautifully redesigned and rebuilt, this ground, and a good atmosphere for a cup tie. Number 5 there is Paul Blades for Wolves. Ipswich playing right to left in the first half. They've brought about 3,000 supporters from Suffolk. And number 3 is Neil Thompson. And that's Kiwomya. And that's Slater at number 21. He tried to find Palmer. Kiwomya, and Wolves just forced back a bit at the start here by the Premiership side. Kiwomya, who's been out of the side recently, is very determined to do well today. Here he is. It's come back to Thompson. Slater. Palmer moves it inside. Geraint Williams in the attack there. This is Marshall. And it fell back for Youds. Eddie Youds taking up a midfield position at the start. And Regis gets the free kick. Thompson penalised. Shirtliff and Venus go forward again. Kelly's up for this, so is Shirtliff. This is Marsden. That's Slater for Ipswich. He's dwelling a bit, but he had the skill to do it. Kiwomya. Stockwell. Was Keane to Marsden. Kelly starts his run now. Walk. That's fallen for Kiwomya. He's got Palmer up with him. Here's Palmer. Williams. Well, Geraint Williams has yet to score for Ipswich in over 70 appearances. And he wasn't going to break his duck like that. Thompson for Wolves. That was Walk's somewhat sliced clearance. Rankin got to it, number 4. And again. Kelly in the centre, so is Regis. Ferguson's there as well. Given away by Neil Thompson. Marsden. Rankin. Good ball. Rankin! Oh, that was the best effort so far. And the expression suggests it was very close from Mark Rankin. Marsden here, good left foot, sets the play up, slide rule pass. Rankin let the ball run and then fired across the goal and just wide. There goes Kiwomya, up against Shirtliff. But he's too knowledgeable, the Wolves captain, to get beaten like that. This is Palmer picking up the loose one. Marshall waiting for Stuart Slater, and that strikes Shirtliff. Well, it's a corner now. Rankin with his back to the play. Slater pressing up against him. Now that we've got Linnigan and Walker come up. Oh, and Walk's there! And Ipswich are in the lead! And it's the veteran! Well, the goalkeeper Stow will not be pleased there as he came out, and look at John Walk, how thrilled he is. The man who's been playing at the top level for nearly 20 years puts Ipswich in front in this cup tie. It was a poor punch by Stow, and Walk hit it back across the line, and Ipswich are in front in the 29th minute. Well, it was a goalkeeping mistake from the corner, really, and the Premiership team have the edge here. Wolves have to come at them now. Shirtliff. And again. Well, John Walk, one of his most famous cup goals, came in that semi-final. But here are Wolves, and Thompson's in here. And a big save by Forrest. But Andy Thompson should have equalised almost immediately. Ipswich was sleeping a bit, still mentally celebrating the goal. Linnigan was turned, Thompson was in, Forrest was out. It was a good save, but what a chance for Wolves. And now they have a corner. Regis! And this cup tie suddenly springs to life. Marsden. Kiwomya. And really, that exciting 60 seconds of football was about two goalkeepers. Stowell of Wolves, who came for the corner, and he had Chris Kiwomya initially standing in front of him when it was swung in. He got past him, he made the punch, but look at that, it's John Walk, who scored many goals in his time, perhaps not too many easier than that, but you have to be there to get them. And at the other end, Walk's own goalkeeper, Craig Forrest, made a very good stop from Andy Thompson. Ferguson. The two strikers crossing over now. Marsden. Thompson's made some good runs down that left-hand side. He's brought John Walk across to cover. Two waiting in the middle, and it's a corner. Well, Ipswich went in front from a corner. Can Wolves make use of one now? Oh, it's come off Marshall. Shirtliff. Oh, yeah, it's Regis. A narrow escape for Ipswich. The near post corner works again. It's actually Ian Marshall who heads it up into the air, but Shirtliff gets his head to it. It's away by Yowds, it's over from Regis. Forward by Thompson. Stockwell meets the challenge. Crowd get behind Wolves. Thompson. Now, he's onside. Chance to cross. Regis up with... Oh, he's missed it, the keeper. Kelly! Oh, how did they get that away? Well, Boris thinks he was fouled. And for a man of 6'4" to get knocked about like that, there had to be some kind of impact. It was Regis in the thick of it. And at half-time, the Premiership side had the edge, thanks to the man whose goal took them to Wembley in 1978, John Walk. The passage of time doesn't seem to have affected his enthusiasm or his ability to be in the right place at the right time. There is a certain sadness around Molineux as well today because of the death this morning of little Johnny Hancox, the famous right-winger from the 50s. Older viewers will remember how he frightened the life out of the likes of Spartak and Honved in those matches here at the old Molineux when the screen in the corner was a flickering black and white picture. Ferguson. Oh, and a good challenge by Linnigan. Now Rankin. Thompson! Oh, what a save by Craig Forrest! Andy Thompson will need to see it again to believe it. And the Canadian goalkeeper responds here to a cross first by Rankin. A header by Andy Thompson was going in the corner, and what a great flying save. Marsden takes the corner. Shirtliff's in there. Corner again. Now this is the real test for Ipswich. Forrest dug them out there. Venus comes off Walk. Ferguson! What happened there? Well, Darren Ferguson, a left-footed player, made some kind of connection with his right ear. It's a poorish header by John Walk, in fairness. And then Ferguson gets this... Well, it's just scrambled round. Corner again. Shirtliff's there. Ferguson's there as well, and Ipswich are scrambling a bit back there. There's argument between the goalkeeper and the men in front of him. Keane. Marsden. Regis closing in now. Goalkeeper Kane. Peels for handball, nothing given. Kiwanya on the break, danger. Well, not with a pass like that, there isn't. David Linnigan. It's a good cut try now. Well, over 28,000 people held their breath when Craig Forrest flung himself across his goal to meet this header from Andy Thompson. He was on 1 foot 1 minute, and then the spring takes him right across, and a clawing left hand, great save. Marsden again, he does nip the play nicely in midfield, the number 7. This is Keane. Good effort, good save again, but here's Kelly, side netting, goal kick. I wouldn't think that rough patch in the penalty area really helps the goalkeeper when the ball's fizzing through, which it did then from Kevin Keane. And Forrest scrambled it away, and it was Kelly's effort. Marshall. Well, time is running out a bit for Wolves. We're into the last 10 minutes. Thompson to Kelly. There goes Ferguson. Williams is with him. There's some bumping and boring. Well played by Geraint Williams. Blades, Marsden. Regis. Kelly! Goal! It's David Kelly, and it's 1-1. And the Wolves supporters get the moment they've been waiting for. They had to wait until the 82nd minute for it, but the goal has come at last, and David Kelly, who by his standards has been going through a lean spell in front of goal, gets the assistance here of big Cyril Regis. That's the layoff they were working for. It's an angled shot for Kelly, and he fires it beyond Forest, and Wolves may have saved this cup tie with barely 8 minutes to go. And now listen to the noise inside the new Molineux. They've always loved a cup match here, especially when Wolves score. Regis had a hand in the move, intelligent, experienced play. Venus. Regis again. Dennison. Kelly's there again! Oh! He came in between two defenders, and Ipswich protest because Stephen Lodge is given a corner. Now then, it's going to be taken by Keane. And Wolves are starting to believe that anything's possible here. Shirtlip up with Marshall, and away by Slater. Venus. Just look at them piling in again, and Ipswich are having it all on to stem the tide. Marsden. It's Slater for Ipswich. They haven't got out their own half very much this last half hour, but they'll get out there now. It's a free kick. Now, did Kelly head this ball, or was it an Ipswich player? It was a floated cross by Robbie Dennison. Well, it was given as a corner. But David Kelly's is the name that's reverberating around Molineux, because when Cyril Regis set that up, Kelly fired, well, it went really underneath the foot of Forest, but with power. So we've now got Wenchep up front with Marshall. Regis heads on, Kelly. Regis! And here comes Thompson. Warded away by Slater. And Cyril Regis at the near post. Nearly wrote his name all over it. Tucked inside. That was Palmer, it was heavy. It's a free kick to Wolves. I wouldn't have thought Ipswich would relish defending against this in stoppage time. Everybody's piling in. Taken by Keane. Regis is in there. He's still in there. It's Cyril Regis. And he got the shot in as much as he could muster. A very sporting moment there between Regis and Steve Palmer. It's been a good match, and it's been very well contested, and Cyril Regis has relished being in the thick of the action again. It goes back to Portman Road on Wednesday week. The draw experts from their respective divisions have produced a draw, but an exciting one. John Walk, the scorer in the first half for Ipswich, but the other veteran, Cyril Regis, made a goal for this man, David Kelly, 8 minutes from time. So the Ensley League side force a replay, and John Walk walks off with a smile on his face. Ipswich will have home advantage, but Regis enjoyed it too. So did the capacity crowd, paying record receipts inside the new Molineux.